All right, thanks, guys. Detroit's at Cincy, 12:35 East. Cincy was $1.25 up to $1.30. Totals at 8.5. 60% of the money is back on the Tigers. We got Fulmer for the Tigers, Mail for the Reds. Detroit's 5-9 in Fulmer starts, just 36% as the official road underdog. Cincy's 4-10 to the over in their Tyler Mail starts themselves. All told, I like the Reds and the over in this one. Next game, Atlanta's at the Blue Jays, 12:37 East. Toronto was $1.50, now $1.40. Totals at 8.5. 52% is leaning toward the Blue Jays. We got Sanchez for the Braves, Happ for the Jays. Toronto's 13-6 as the home favorite. 7-3 to the under in their second game without a day off. All said and done, I like the Blue Jays and the under. Next game, St. Louis at Philadelphia. 1:05 Eastern first pitch. The Phillies were $1.10 up to $1.15. Totals at 8.5 runs. 54% is leaning toward the Cards. We got Michael Wacha for the Cards, Jake Arrieta for the Fightins. St. Louis is 10-4 in their Michael Wacha starts. Phillies are 10-3 to the over in their games where Jake Arrieta made the start themselves. So with all that in mind, I'll take the Cards and the over in this matchup here. Next game, White Sox at Cleveland, 1:10 Eastern first pitch. The Indians are 3-10. They were 3-10, down to $3. Total was 7.5, up to 8 flat. 76% of the bettors are back on Cleveland. We got Lopez for the White Sox, Kluber for the Wahoos. Cleveland 7-2 straight up with Chicago. 80% in their games at the current price. 6 out of 9 head-to-head matchups between these two ball clubs stayed under the line. I like the Indians run line in the under, 8 flat. Next game, Dodgers take on the Cubbies, 2:20 East at Wrigley. Flip of the lines in this one. LA open plus $1.30. They're now minus $1.10. Totals at 7 flat, and 64% of the betting public is back on the Cubs. We got Ross Stripling for the Dodgers, Big John Lester for the Cubbies. And although Lester's been awesome this year, the Cubbies are just 43% in their games as the dog, 0-2 in their games as the dog at home. 6 out of Stripling's last 9 starts stayed under the total. All told, I'm going to take the Dodgers and the under in this afternoon's matinee. Next game I have for you, Oakland at San Diego, 3:40 East at Petco. The Pods were $1.30, down to $1.10. Totals at 8 flat. 61% of the betting public is backing Oakland. We got Montas for the A's, Lucchesi for the Pirates. Oakland's won 3 straight. The Pods dropped 3 straight. The A's are 3-1 in their games where Montas made the start. I do like this one getting over, so all told, I'm going to take the A's and the over 8 flat in this one. Next game, Miami, San Fran's, 3:45 Eastern first pitch. The Giants were $1.45, now $1.25. Total open 8, down to 7.5. Currently 68% of the public bettors are back on the Giants. And we got Urena for the Marlins, Holland for San Francisco. Miami's dropped 13 of 15 when Urena made the start. 5 out of their 6 head-to-head matchups with the Giants got over the line. So all said and done, I'm going to lean San Fran and the over. Next game, Seattle taking on the Yanks, 7:05 first pitch in the East. The Yanks were $1.75, now $1.85. Total open 9.5, down to 9 flat. And at the moment, 51% of the current action is still on the Yankees. We got Hernandez for the Mariners, Losiga for the New York Yankees. And the Yanks are 27-11 at home, 20-8 against winning ball clubs. 33% of Seattle games stayed under the totals of 9 runs or higher. All that in mind, I like the Yankees and the under. Next game, Milwaukee's at Pittsburgh, 7:05 in the East. The Brewers are $1.10. Total open 8.5, down to 8, and 59% is backing the Brewers. We got Suter for the Brewers, Cool for the Pirates. Milwaukee's 6.25 in their games at the current price. They also went 9-4 to the over in Suter starts. All said and done, I like the Brewers and the over. Next game, Baltimore taking on Washington, Beltway Series, 7:05 first pitch in the East. The Nats were $2.15, down to just $2. Total open 8.5, up to 9 flat. And 75% of the betting public is back on Washington. We got Andrew Kashner for the O's, Gio Gonzalez for the Nats. Washington's a perfect 4-0 against Baltimore, 70% in their games at the current moneyline price. 10 out of Kashner's 13 starts fell under the line, so all told I like Washington run line and the under 9 flat. Next game, Tampa at Houston, 8-10 East. Houston was 270, now 240. Total was 8 flat, now 7.5. 67% of the public bettors are back on the Astros. And we got Eovaldi for the Rays, Charlie Morton for the Stros. Houston's won 12 of their last 13, 9-4 ATS, covering that run line during that span. No real opinion on the total. I'll take the Astros on the run line in this one. Next game, Boston, Minnesota, 8-10 East. Boston was 135 up to 140. Total was 8.5 up to 9 flat. 78% is backing the Bo Sox. We got Price for Boston, Lance Lynn for the Twins. The Twins are just 5-8 in Lance Lynn starts, just 18% in their games at the current market price. No opinion on the total in this one as well. All told, I like the Boston Red Sox to get the job done on the road. Next game, Texas at Kansas City, 8:15 East at Kauffman Stadium. The Royals were $1.20, down to $1.15. Totals at 9.5. 62% is back on the Royals. We got Dirks for Texas, Junis for KC. The Rangers won 4 straight. KC lost 8 in a row. 5 out of 6 head-to-head matchups between these ball clubs stayed under the line. All told, I'm going to lean Rangers and the under. And I'm going to slide in my next and final game for the show. It is going to be Mets-Rockies, 8:40 East at Coors Field. Colorado opened $1.25 down to $1.15. Total open 12 flat down to 11.5. 64% is backing the Rockies. We got Lugo for the Mets, Bettis for Colorado. The Rockies are 4-1 against the Mets. New York's just 21% in their games at the current price. Bettis starts went 9-5 to the over. All told, I'm liking the Rockies and the over in this one. All right, folks, that is going to do it for me. But before I get out of here, I just have to remind you to check out my daily best play at patreon.com/BrockPage. And with a documented win percentage of 60% for the entire year of 2017, you're hurting yourself each and every day you are not subscribed. And as always, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed all this great free information. And please don't forget to check out my daily best play at patreon.com/BrockPage.